Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news. Start off here. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with some wrestling. We'll see how quick this takes. If it goes fast, I might do another topic. If not, it should be wrestling news video. We'll see. But let's start with this. Alexa Bliss will be making her return to WWE TV shortly via WrestleVotes Radio backstage pass. I think she'll probably come back to the Royal Rumble. I don't know what gimmick she's gonna come back with. I'm hoping to guess her old gimmick back as the goddess. Man, she'll probably come back at the Rumble. Say shortly. It's not long until the Royal Rumble, so she'll probably be at the Rumble. So Travis Scott was on Monday Night Raw this past week on Netflix. Well, via WrestleVotes Radio on Backstage Pass, WWE set to have major plans for Travis Scott in the future. What plan? What major plans? They gonna have him wrestle? I don't know what this means. I don't know what they're gonna do. Unless it's perform at WrestleMania or something. I don't know. And he ain't gonna wrestle. He ain't no wrestler. Unless he can, we don't know. But maybe they'll have him perform at WrestleMania, pal. So, Netflix and WWE announced that the debut episode of Raw on Netflix had 4.9 million views live globally and was watched by 2.6 million viewers in the US. Netflix defines global views as total view hours for the program divided by the runtime. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, I guess it's kind of low. I guess I don't know. I don't know if people just forgot about it. And I felt there's probably more people that are going to watch it after the show's over. Probably outside of the U.S. I wouldn't say viewership was that low, to be honest. $4.9 million views live globally. So Mark Henry gave his thoughts on Hulk Hogan receiving boos on Raw this week with the social climate and the things he said and done and his lack of effort to try to fix it. People are going to come down on it. And everyone to go forward and fix it. So that's what happens when you think everything's going to go away. It's not going to go away. And look, he hasn't apologized for it. Or maybe he has apologized and people just haven't forgiven him. I don't think he's apologized. Maybe he did apologize and was just sorry you call it. But it's not even just that. People are like, oh, it was California, put him somewhere else, he issued. Dude, Undertaker was literally there too and got cheers. It's not that. All the backstage politics, he's a liar. And all that stuff's not gonna go away, man. He's back the politicking backstage. He's a liar. It's not just politics for me, man. There's other reasons. So, yeah, all that shit's not gonna go away, man. He thought it was gonna go away, and it didn't. So, the Fightful Select, Hulk Hogan, brother, he was said to be surprised and disappointed that he got booed on Raw this week. Boo-hoo, got booed. Surprised and disappointed sounds exactly like how he felt when he was announced for the fucking show. Womp womp. Surprised and disappointed. Yeah, go away. Get out of here, bum. If anyone's shocked and disappointed, yeah, sure. Be shocked and disappointed. Maybe don't be a liar and backstage politics maybe you wouldn't get booed. So, Director of Character Development Rob Fee states that Raw on Netflix is only going to get more addicting from here over the next several weeks, months, and years. We're going to see stories from the beginning, how they start building, how these relationships play out. How superstars interact with you. You'll get invested in these stories and nuances captivating so much attention to detail. If you enjoyed tonight, or, well, Monday, you're in for a treat because it's only going to get more addicting from here. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. More stories from how they start to the beginning, from the beginning to the end, I mean. I think going forward, they're going to start building these more stories. Throughout the first episode was just kind of an introduction to Netflix. So Nikki Bell's appearance on Raw on Netflix debut was WWE most viewed light Twitter post from the event with 4.2 million views and 67k likes as of press time. And that's huge. Something else that's huge. I don't know, but I won't say. NXT's New Year's Evil pulled its highest viewership since September 2019 with 957,000 viewers because of The Rock, pal. The New York Times reports that TKO is close to creating a boxing league with Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. Yeah, Saudi is locked for life with WWE, man. Just, fuck's sake. Hate this. I just hate the Saudi events, man. They suck. Strong through here. So there's 2 new champions in NXT. I believe Julia won the NXT Women's Championship. So Roxanne Perez is probably going to the main roster, I would say, soon. And Oba Femi won the NXT Championship over Trick Williams. So Oba Femi is the champion. So, via Fightful Select, Becky Lynch has signed a new contract with WWE, as I figured. And people really thought she'd leave to go to AEW. So, via PW Insider, also, Becky Lynch was not at Raw on Monday and was not factoring to creative for the show. Among other names will be returning in future weeks. Her, among others, will be coming back soon. In future weeks, I don't know when, but she'll be back. Well, I have done an MLB news, so let's transition to talk about some MLB here right quick. So, Brent Rooker's slugger for the A's, just the A's, are in agreement on a 5-year, $60 million contract, sources tell ESPN. The deal includes a 6-year vesting option at $22 million that can escalate. Another big money deal for the A's as they spend. So, 5 years, $60 million. Man, from Moneyball to balling with money. Man, that's a steal for the SAC A's. But that's crazy, man. That's a steal of a contract for how good he is. I mean, I guess he wants to stay there. Because he doesn't want to go anywhere else. But 5 years, $60 million for an underrated player like him, man. That's a good deal. Right-hander Michael Lorenzen and the Kansas City Royals are in agreement on a 1-year, $7 million contract, sources tell ESPN. It's a reasonable deal. 1 year, $7 million. It's a reasonable deal for him. He's good. He's an improvement for their rotation. Tied to Seth Lugo and Cole Reagans, so it's going to be a good third guy in your rotation. Right-hander Justin Verlander and the San Francisco Giants are in agreement on a 1-year contract pending a physical, sources tell ESPN. He turns 42 next month in his 20th season with the Giants. Justin Verlander on the Giants is going to be like a Celtic Shaq. And I say that like Celtic Shaq was bad. AL Cy Young winner Tariq Skubal and the Detroit Tigers are in agreement on a 1-year, $10 million contract to avoid arbitration. He gets a big raise in the second time through the season. He'll get one more try before reaching free agency before 2026. Man, Detroit Tigers fucking cheap. Come on, man. You gotta pay Tariq Skubal, man. Dude's a beast. But watch them not sign him back, because that would just be about Tigers. That'd be about the Detroit Tigers. See if we got anything else here. So there's some tweets here from John Haim, I believe some of the settled the arbitration. Cutter Crawford and the Red Sox at $2.75 million. Brandon Marsh, $3.0 million with the Phillies. Logan Gilbert and the Mariners, $7.625. Once again, this is just arbitration. Leody Taveras and the Rangers, $4 million, I believe. $4,750. Dylan Cease and the Padres settled at $13 million. We were talking about Tariq Skubal. Michael Kopech and my Dodgers, $5.2 million. They settled at. It's kind of crazy because how good he is. 5.2. Yeah, but it's all the MLB here that I want to get into. So we're going to talk about some NBA news to end off the video here. So, via the road trip and pod, from my sources, the Suns have a 2-year, $121 million extension waiting on Jimmy. Kevin Durant wants Jimmy Butler, and if he does get Jimmy Butler, they'll both go sign contract extensions. That contract's gonna age like milk if that happened. Yeah, Kendrick Perkins' source is definitely what I need. Source. But if this is true, my God, 2 years, $121 million. If this is true, if Kendrick Perkins saying this, oh my God, that would be terrible. $121 million for Jimmy Butler. Come on, man. Not in the big 2025. Some Washington Wizards are the favorites to win the Yusuf Nurkic sweepstakes. The Rockets are on here. The Heat, the Wizards, the sweepstakes. Oh yes, the sweepstakes of Yusuf Nurkic. Nobody wants this guy. He's such a soft 7-footer. So the Milwaukee Bucks have removed Chris Middleton from the starting lineup per Chris B. Haynes. Yeah, he's old, man, and just so many injuries. So Bradley Beal waiving his no trade clause is not even a consideration this time. Windhorst said. So he's not taking that no trade clause. Should have went somewhere else instead of the fucking Suns. I think they moved him to the bench. Yeah, he should just leave that team, man. So, per Kevin O'Connor, the Milwaukee Bucks were told to back off regarding the idea of trading for Jimmy Butler. Ooh. Well, I don't know if he wants to go there. If he has interest in going to Milwaukee. I mean, so Jimmy Butler also said, I still think I'm in my prime, if I'm being brutally honest. In his prime. Okay, Pat. Okay, man. Drug testing. Jimmy Butler's not interested in playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, he's not interested in playing for the what are they, second or third seed in the Western Conference? But yet he's not interested. But I was told he wanted to play anywhere. So, Windhorst said on First Take, the current trade offers for Jimmy Butler, they stink. What? Is anyone surprised? A guy who's in his mid-30s, never won a ring, and can't shoot three-pointers. Why are we surprised that the offers stink? I don't know what the hell their teams are offering. He must not be any good. But, I mean, you can't blame them. Somebody's going to offer a lot for an aging guy. Chicago Bulls are facing Bradley Beal, whatever. Jimmy Butler is expected to return to the Miami Heat and play if a trade is not finalized during his suspension. Imagine if all this goes and Jimmy Butler doesn't get traded. The Phoenix Suns are expected to move Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic from their starting lineup. Man, how far they've fallen off, man. Get moved to the damn bench. But But yeah, that's all the news I want to talk about in this one video. So until next time, peace. I'll do NFL news in a bit.